something I have to remind myself all the time. I'm so bad at it because, like, I always want the world, and I forget. Sometimes you just need to win one person over. You know, maybe I can win over 3 new people with this next marketing challenge we do. You got to be on every platform, guys. It's really as simple as that. A lot of times, and here's the thing, even if you think that platform isn't relevant to your demographic, you need to be there. There's a reason I'm on motherfucking TikTok. Because you're still getting traction there. When I say you gotta be on every platform, I'm not just saying you need to be on every social media platform. Because if we're being honest, if you're just on Facebook and Instagram, you're capturing 90% of the audience. I think it's important to be on Twitter. I think it's important to be on TikTok. I think Snapchat's probably more important than I give it credit for. But it's not just social media platforms. It's also streaming and selling platforms. Think about it this way. I was working with an adult contemporary artist this week who's really, really talented. I really like what she's doing. But she wasn't on Bandcamp. And now, admittedly, Bandcamp is not really a adult contemporary audience place. But if you're there, you're going to get a lot of traction over time. Think about, not about how your average fan looks all the time, but think about how reviewers look. Think about how industry people look, right? A lot of times, there's a lot of reviewers, my friend Bucky Brown is one of them, who only want to stream your shit on Bandcamp. Or via the Holics, which is like one of the main streaming services that you use for advanced listening, or Promo Junkie, there's a couple. But, you know, some people only want to listen on one platform. Some people only listen on Spotify. I only really listen to music on Spotify. Or Bandcamp if it's not there, right? And I've heard this from a lot of people. If you're not on Bandcamp or Spotify, you're just not going to get listened to. Or Bandcamp and general streaming services, you know, but you really want to be on all of the streaming services. You want to make sure that you're on Apple Music and Amazon and Spotify and Tidal and whatever. And yeah, I know, I get it, they don't pay shit. Yeah, I get it, like, they're evil and they're going to take over the world and they're directing attention towards things you don't like. Cool. How are you going to change that, dick? Like, you're in a fucking unsigned band. There's no clout there. That's something, you know, like, I get it. I get being against those things. But guess what? You need every goddamn listener you can get. It's hand-to-hand combat. It's one fan at a time. We all know, if we're longtime music fans, we all know how much 5 new people can mean at a show. When you're only playing to 20 people, suddenly 25, that's a different vibe. And then you're able to turn that into 30. You know, you're only going to win one step at a time. This is something I have to remind myself all the time. I'm so bad at it. Because, like, I always want the world. And I forget. Sometimes you just need to win one person over. You know, maybe I can win over 3 new people with this next marketing challenge we do. Maybe I can win 2 people over with this bacon spit. Because if you're doing it consistently, you're going to grow, right? But if you're not on every platform, then you're not going to capture everyone. Okay? And even if you think, oh, my demographic's only on Facebook, I assure you they're not only on Facebook. I assure you they're not only on Instagram. There are people who would be interested in you who are all over the place. You know, there's a reason fucking Guy Kawasaki, who was one of the main people driving sort of Apple's reunion in the early, revival, in the early 2000s, was posting a ton on fucking, like, Google Plus, yeah. Like, and he made a ton of money off of that, because there was people on Google Plus. There's people on fucking LinkedIn. I literally think there is a place for, like, a metal band with, like, who, like, operate to, like, the 35 to 50 demographic, like, maybe, like, a stoner rock band. I literally think there's a place for them to advertise on LinkedIn and grow, right? People want it where they are. They don't want to have to go to find you. They want stuff to be served to them directly. You know, because here's the thing, right, is music is post-scarcity. What this means is that music is like water. You know, I'm never going to not have water because I live in a nice neighborhood in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Like, even if the water main at my house broke, I could go to the coffee shop and be like, yo, the water main at my house broke. Will you fill up, like, these 2 big containers for me? And they'd be like, yeah, whatever, bro. You know, like, this is the thing to realize. It's the same with music. In a streaming age, I have access to 30,000 death metal bands. So why should I jump through 8 hoops to go listen to your death metal band? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, some people are able to do it without that, but that's like such an extreme rarity, and it's so fucking hard to be that band and to be in that super cult world. It's just shooting yourself in the foot. You want to embrace every platform. And again, yes, some platforms are more for one group of people than another, but it doesn't matter. Be everywhere and collect everyone. It's all about the long tail, okay? It's about getting that extra 10% to kind of grow and increase your income. Simple as that.